start our daily questions. So we shall actually be talking about daily questions in this platform. So each day, ensure you visit YouTube channel Ambassador Foundation so that you can get a daily question. Like now, I want to ask you a question. Like I've written over there. Sometimes you are told to state two factors affecting the stability of an object, or factors affecting the stability of, in most cases they say state two, and actually we have two main. If you have others that affect the stability of a body. uh, so what is there actually is, the first factor is the position of the center of gravity, and the second factor is the base area. Let me start with the first factor, position of the center of gravity. It can be lower or it can be higher. The position of the center of gravity, the ZOG, can either be lower or it can be higher. When the position of the center of gravity is lower, that body is not much stable. So what can we do here? For you to make an object or a body to be stable, you lower the position of center of gravity. Most students will say you lower the center of gravity. You cannot lower the center of gravity. You lower the position of the center of gravity. And by doing so, you make the object more stable. The second factor about the base area, that factor applies if the weight of the body is uniformly distributed. But just being told base area alone or the area, you cannot tell. Maybe the upper part which is having a smaller area has a higher weight compared to the other part. That factor applies if the weight is uniformly distributed. But when answering that, we make an assumption that we are talking about a body that has its weight uniformly distributed. So, state two factors affecting the stability of an object, the base area and the position of the center of gravity. If you have the third one, please, I invite you, tell us in our site there. But somebody can decide to ask the question in a different way. State two ways of making an object more stable. State two ways of making an object more stable. The first way, you lower the position of the center of gravity. The second way, you make the base area larger or bigger. It's comparative words. How can we make an object less stable? By raising the position of center of gravity. How can we make an object less stable again? By making the base area smaller compared to the upper part. In that case, you make it less stable. So, such things you need to know how to work on it. Whenever you're told state, I can also give a question that looks, for example, state two factors affecting the surface tension force. We have temperature and we have impurities. But be aware if the examiner asks you how to increase the surface tension force or how to reduce it, you need to know how does temperature affects the surface tension, how does impurities affects the surface tension. Okay, so if you also have a question, I invite you on my side chat. Thank you.